We are going towards the end without remedy. March 2016. These videos on my YouTube channel are being watched from Mexico and US, mainly young people, mostly between 25 and 45 years, and from the US up to 55 years of age. I guess the older people don't connect. So the young and middle-aged, mostly male, watch this YouTube channel, El Secreto de las Estrellas. And these videos are seen in Mexico and the US because Mexico, USA, along with Argentina and Colombia, are the countries where Jesus is mostly present. Europe is as he has disappeared, as if the European continent had abandoned Jesus. Soon we will see what will happen to Europe, as we already can begin to see with the refugees. We speak here since the 17th of January 2014, where we have revealed to the world the prophecy of Revelation, which has been waiting 2,000 years to be revealed, and it is now revealed because it is the end of time. And the prophecy says that Pope John Paul II will rise again as the beast 666, known as the Antichrist, and counting from his resurrection, we will have 7 years until the end of the world. So, as my friend Juan Carlos says, we are going towards the end of the world. Of course, we are going towards the end of the world if he resurrects. If he doesn't resurrect, nothing will happen. This video then serves only as a warning. If it does not happen, it will have been a false alarm, a false prophecy, and I a false prophet in practice. If he does not resurrect, then you will forget this video, and it would have been a crazy idea to talk about the resurrection of John Paul II, probably a stupidity, and you will have wasted your young or middle-aged time having more important things to do. But before stopping the video, think only of one thing. What if John Paul II resurrects? Because it can only be in the life of Pope Francis, or after the death of Francis. Personally, I believe that Benedict XVI marks a time to the end of the world. That's why this has a special fascination for several reasons, that if you waste your time in listening, maybe it will help you see that right now Jesus is looking for people like you, who understand the great deception that is looming, and to join to fight against the Antichrist, spreading the video and the prophecy. Satan will inhabit the body of John Paul II and will rise with the permission of God to deceive everyone, and will deceive anyone that was not warned. He will say he is God and will become Pope, as Francis will hand over the throne, or Francis will have died, and the following one is the 8th, so say the Messianic Jews. John Paul II was the 5th, and now will be the 8th. Which surprised the Apostle John when he had the vision of succession in the time of 8 kings. And the 5th was the 8th, or the 6th was also the 8th, the other version. Message received, you will be thinking, but there is more. Our world is now so bad that nobody knows how to change it. I do know. Jesus is going to fix it, joining his hands and completely destroying this planet, completely. Nothing will be left, nor the powerful in the world, neither the rich nor the bad. But this is not a message of fear or terror, it is a message of love. Jesus is coming to gather his people. Those of us who love Jesus, those of us who carry him in our hearts and ask him to be our defense attorney. And at the moment of destruction of the earth with all its inhabitants, animals, plants and minerals, instantly create a new earth, without death, without malice, a paradise where the source of his divinity will give us a sense of overwhelming happiness, and where we will go to live with Jesus for 1,000 years. 1,000 years we will go with him to the first resurrection. I speak of the abduction of his church, the church in Philadelphia, the church of brotherly love. This prophecy is being seen every day on the internet by 30,000 people on average, and a video. Chilling Revelation, Escalofriante Revelación, has already 4,970,000 visits, and rising. This prophecy does not only warn of the resurrection of John Paul II, it also warns us who adores his image or carry his mark, the chip, will be condemned to the lake where sulfur burns for all eternity. So that is why it is important to spread the prophecy. Not to believe anything I say, just to be warned and believe in what I say when the resurrection of John Paul II happens. Only then. More information about the first resurrection on the web, www.primeraresurreccion.com. And more information about the end of the world and the schism of the Catholic Church on the web, www.lasguerrasmesianicas.com. Blessings, Jose. 4th of March 2016.